Hey y'all, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing super duper awesome today. Welcome to Zahatka. My name is Valentina, and today I'll be showing you a tutorial of this basket. Kind of looks like an Anthropologie basket, but for much cheaper because I use thrifted materials for the most part. So if you want to see how to make this little home decor organization basket, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and let's get to sewing! So I have already pre-cut all the materials, and what I did is cut two of these long rectangles that will be for the outer part and my inner layer, the lining, and it'll be the same thing. And then two circles for the bottom, again for the outer part and for the inner layer. Then two of these for the straps. And then this thing called flexi foam, or I believe that's what it's called, and it's fusible on one side, but I cut one for the bottom and one for the basket part. And so now I start my project. Just a little note, you can make this basket whatever size you want. Mine is 9 inches in diameter. And then that rectangle part, you just measure the 9 inches around, or however many inches in diameter you have. And that's how long you'll need your rectangle part to be, just like about half an inch longer to sew it together. But right here, I'm putting my fabric onto the fusible side of the flexi foam or flex foam. And then with this one, it states you need steam and something over it. And I just put that little cloth over it and then basically iron it on there, make it stick, and activate the stickiness with the steam and the iron. And this was the first time that I used this flex foam, and I absolutely loved it for the basket. Wouldn't use it for everything, but it is very stable for baskets or if you want to make something like that. And then on that flexi foam, wherever I fused the material with the foam, I just drew lines and whatever pattern you want your quilted pattern to be. I just did the diamond stitch, and they were 2 inches apart, basically the little diamonds 2 inches wide. I just think this flex foam makes it look so awesome. It's so perfect with it. Could be good for purses, maybe, possibly. But then I just sew that rectangle piece together on one side, and after it's sewn together, I attach the circle to the bottom and I clip it and then sew around it. And whenever you're sewing the bottom on, it is easier to like move the material around if you sew on the side where the circle is, not where the basket part is, not where the main frame is, but we're on the bottom where the circle is. You'll see how I do it. Once you have the bottom of the basket sewed on, you just flip it right side out, and then you set that aside and proceed to make the liner. And for the liner, you'll do the exact same thing, just sew that rectangle piece together, pretty side, and then clip on that bottom piece and sew it on. Now in that liner, I did forget to leave a gap, and I just basically ripped open the seams in the middle. You can either leave the gap or rip open the seams, doesn't matter. And you just want to make sure you have that little gap on where you sewed your liner together, the long rectangle piece. And then you just slide it on to the basket itself, the outside part, and it's going to be pretty side to pretty side, and the wrong side of your liner should be showing on the outside like this. You clip it together and just stitch all around, like where I'm showing, just stitch all around. And this is where that opening on your liner comes into play. It's to turn your basket right side out. After I turned my basket right side out, I just did a top stitch, basically to hold that liner down. And then I did another top stitch right below that one, just for the looks of it. I liked how the two lines looked on it. And also you can go ahead and close that gap up in your liner. Sew it up. Then the handle straps are absolutely optional. I liked it without it, but I did just want to show you how I made them in case you want to make straps, the little handles on there. And so what I did is just iron a piece of fabric in half and then fold it in half again, and then sew the two top stitches on each, so to close it up, and then on the other side for the looks of it, so it looks complete. And I made two of those, and they were 15 inches long and 1 inch wide. So originally it was 3 inches wide, 15 inches long, and then once everything was sewed up and everything like that, 15 inches long and 1 inch wide. And I just placed them wherever I would want to attach them, attached one of the straps, and then I marked with a pen, the heat erasable pen, where the other one would go, so it's even with the first one, and I attached that strap. After you attach those straps, if you choose to make them those handles, your project is complete and beautiful. And I do want to say big thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found it useful or fun, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and all that good stuff that helps me out. And I do really appreciate you being here and hope to see you again next time. Bye!